Hello and welcome to this short video which will introduce some strategies for completing your database search activity. We'll be looking at how to use the Web of Science and search keywords to find information about topics and study designs, how to use search filters to find studies by Canadian investigators, and how to use search filters to find articles published between certain dates. For the purposes of this exercise, we will look for articles about radiation therapy for lung cancer. We'll be looking for randomized controlled trials conducted by researchers in Canada. We're going to access the Web of Science through the library website, going to the Health Sciences Research Guide, Find Articles tab. So here we are in the library website. We'll scroll down to where we see Research Guides. Then we'll go to the Research Guide for Health Sciences, and then we'll go to the Articles tab. And we'll just scroll down till we get to Web of Science. And in Web of Science, we're going to enter our search terms on separate lines. Looks like lung cancer is already showing up here. I'm going to add another row for the idea of radiation as a topic, and you'll notice that I'm using the topic search menu, and that's the best way to find information about topics, not surprisingly. We're also going to use the word random as one of our topic keywords, and you'll notice I'm using the asterisk there right after the M, and that will retrieve words including random or randomized, so it helps broaden our search, and it's a way to search for the idea of that particular study design. So depending on what study design you have for your particular exercise, you can try to use some keywords that will retrieve studies with that same design. And then we're going to add a row, and we're going to pull down this menu, and we're going to use address, and we're going to use the word Canada, and this will help us retrieve articles written by researchers in Canada. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that the studies were conducted in Canada. It means that the researchers themselves have Canadian addresses, so they're affiliated with Canadian institutions. Okay, so we'll go ahead and click search. So we have 528 results, and as always in the Web of Science, be sure to change the way it's sorting the results from date to relevance, and that way you make sure that you're getting the most relevant articles first. So let's have a look at how our search terms show up in the results. So you'll see that they're highlighted in yellow in the article citations. So we want to make sure that we find an actual research study, not so much something like this, which looks to be kind of a summary of how radiation is applied for lung cancer treatment in Canada. But this is obviously an experimental study. So just to click there, show you again, these are where the keywords that we searched are highlighted. And again, we can see that these studies are coming from Canadian researchers. And when you find an article you're interested in, you can click on Find It at Brock to access it through our library subscriptions, or there's other full text options as well for you. So I hope these tips help you find the article that you need for your assignment.